Guys, Corey here on the Hip Kit Club YouTube channel with a scrapbook process video. So today is mood board inspired. So here's the mood board. Of course, you can always go find that on the Facebook page. And what I did before I started filming was I actually went through all of the little embellishments from the September kits and pulled out these because what I was the most inspired by was the little cube up on the top left hand corner that had kind of like the rainbow like thing going down the side. So I decided I was going to kind of recreate that on this page. So I had gone through, I didn't want to film it because I figured it'd be kind of boring, but I went through and pulled out all the little embellishments that had these colors. And so I'm just going to try and kind of recreate that down the side of the page. But before that, since I'm starting with white cardstock, I've just decided to go ahead and use some of the September color kit to just get a little extra color on my page, especially because, the color from the embellishments is only going to go down the right side of the page. I wanted to make sure that I had a little bit of color behind everything else. So to kind of just move this along, I did use my heat gun to kind of just, help out the drying process so that I could keep going on this. And then I'm just going to kind of sit here and go through all of the different things that I pulled out and, kind of figure out how I want it all on this. So the picture that I'm actually scrapbooking is one from my daughter's homecoming picture. So I won't get into all of the details of her homecoming, but it was the second homecoming that she went to because her boyfriend goes to a different school. And so they look so cute. And the second homecoming was like a month after the first homecoming. And they were like in a routine and they were so cute. And because of some drama with some friends, they ended up being the only two at these pictures that we took, which honestly, I preferred, not because I didn't want to see everybody else, but because I got them to act like themselves. I noticed at the first homecoming we did pictures, it was like pictures 5 minutes, boom, we're done. And they were all just the traditional, like standing there, kind of like the awkward prom poses, and 5 seconds, boom, we're out of there. This one, I was like, you guys just have to let me have my way here and get some great pictures. So I ended up getting like a ton of great pictures for him and she was so happy, but they came out so cute because they were just natural and the two of them were laughing and you could just tell they were already enjoying themselves, which I just absolutely loved. So we got like so many great little gems, and it's funny because the ones that I liked the best were different from the ones that my daughter liked the best, which were different than the ones that her boyfriend liked the best, which were different than the ones that his mom liked the best, which is fun because I took all the pictures and then I shared them with her. So, it ended up being super awesome. And I love that we got to do this together. So anyhow, I just figured I'd do one of her pictures for our scrapbooks. Of course, the rest of them are probably on her Instagram page. So anyhow, so I'm just keeping going on with all of this stuff. I used hot glue for most of this because the embellishments are a little bit glossy on the one side. And I find that sometimes just liquid adhesive doesn't always adhere things as well when it's that glossy as I'd like. So I did use hot glue, but you know what I hate about the hot glue is the strings. Like I had these glue strings all over the place. I'm actually looking at my page right now and I'm seeing glue strings even on there that I didn't get off. That's the one thing about hot glue I really don't like. Otherwise it works really great. So I used liquid glue for the things that were going straight on cardstock, and then if it was going to be like onto a glossy, I was adhering down to a glossy, I used the hot glue. So that's what I did. So then I did go through, like, this is what's my favorite part of kits is the embellishments. And this is my last page actually with the September kits because the October kits should be here to me next week. So I'm really able to just kind of like hit up all of these embellishments. Whatever's left, I'm using. And so I pulled in a couple of the buttons, and then now I'm just using all of these cute little sparkly enamel dot things, some that look like flowers, and then others have like a rainbow on them, or stripes, or like a little, I don't know what this is, a ladybug or something, maybe a bird, I don't know, but they're so cute, and I don't even have to worry about saving any of them now because these kits are basically over after this page, so I can just like go all out and put all of these great little embellishments out. I wish I was that good with using up the last of paper. Unfortunately, unless it's white cardstock, I have a tendency not to use it. But that's okay. That's okay. Everyone's got their own style. So I am just using up all these things. I'm going to use all these little buttons, the like epoxy buttons that came with the kit. And I'm just going to put all of this stuff on the page. It's just so much fun. So I even went in and like, I just, I can't even talk because I'm like so happy that I get to just use so many embellishments. Okay, so I am putting her initials on the page, and I did go ahead and kind of just match up with where it was. So it's kind of in the yellowish orange area of my page. So I did use those little tiny mini alphas for that. And then I knew I didn't want to use the other alpha. I wanted to use the green thickers, or I don't even know I think they're thickers. I don't know, the green letter stickers. I wanted to use those for my title, not these like silvery ones. But notice my green-blue section is all the way at the bottom of my page, and I didn't want to put my title all the way on the bottom. So I was kind of going, all right, what am I going to do? Because I didn't want it to be going straight up next to the yellow. So what I decided was to put it over on the side. And then that way it was just kind of an extension of the photo instead of kind of matching up with the rainbow thing that was going down the page. So that's why the title ended up being over there. And then I decided this space underneath the photo, which is where I had originally thought I was going to put my title, is where I would just put all of the journaling. So, on the fly, I have to make a few little changes to what's in my head, what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But in the end, I think it worked out really well. So here's my page, and then there's a few detail shots for you as well. And then I just wanted you guys to make sure you head over to HipKit. You guys go ahead and snatch up some of these September kits, get them sent out to you with your October kits. And otherwise, thanks so much for stopping by. Bye.